gents, and welcome back. This is Ivy joining you with a new video of Vampyr. Before we get started, let me check my audio real quick, so I might go silent for a second, so give me 1 minute. Okay, I checked the audio quality, everything is doing good. Now, let's get into it. So basically, this is a game where you start as a vampire during the bubonic plague in London. Options, gameplay, invert, vibrations, audio. We'll turn the music down. Brightness, language and subtitles. Okay, we should be good. Alright, there we go. Alright, so play as vampire low challenge. This will cut any important part of experience, but will allow you to enjoy the story and explore danger. Alright, we'll do normal. Alright, so I did play this game once upon a time, a long time ago. I think it was 2012 when I played it. I don't quite remember, but it seemed really fun. The only thing that really...
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is
turn my mic off real quick. Hold up.
Enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Okay, I'm back.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution.
That's a lot of bodies.
A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Yeah, that guy's dead. Yes, crawl through the blood and mud. Very sanitary. Wow. Okay, so this takes place during the bubonic plague. So I imagine all these bodies were the infected that they had to burn. Okay. I don't know who's talking to me. I see a heartbeat.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Hello. Uh-oh.
Everything will be fine again.
Uh-oh. I don't remember who this chick is, but I do remember this part.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary!
Uh-oh.
No! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God.
Yeah, I think he severed her main artery in her neck. I don't think she's coming back.
No, no.
Oh dear. Yeah, she's gone.
What have I done? This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Ah! Yeah, we might want to start running. I don't think they're gonna listen to us. Oh, look, they blowed the whistle. Now it's time to run!
These patrols are after me. No, no, don't shoot! This is a
Run,
nightmare.
run.
I need to get out of here.
Yeah, we already established that. Let's go.
This can't be happening.
Oh, but it is. You kind of just bit the neck off your sister. Okay.
No,
Ow.
please, stop. I mean you no harm. What's going on?
I don't know, but we gotta keep running. Let's go.
Oh, Mary. What have I done?
Stop asking questions.
What's all
Keep
this
running.
about? Now, I can defend myself.
Keep running.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Run. Let's go up. Oh, okay.
Who are you? Stupid beast! I'll take his head!
Ow. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so it seems the dodge is a little bit... Ooh, let's go this way. Can't go this way, okay. Looks like we have to find our way out.
No, please, stop!
you? Shit! You...
Bam! Oh, I'm out of stamina. Okay.
What do you want?
Time to get out of here.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
So they do stick to the original vampire where aggravated damage
Feels like it's
elements
burning me to the
will deal
bone.
aggravated damage, then reduce your maximum health gauge.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Sorry.
I need to find shelter.
Alright, let's go through the end then.
Is anybody there?
Sorry.
What is this place?
Yeah, I might want to move that in front of the door so no one can get in.
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Oh, what's this? Seems as though there was a family once here.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary!
You're reliving it.
Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
But he does know there's no way to reverse it, right? Ew. What happened to you? Why do you have ragged teeth? A watch.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
So basically you're finding out that you just died. I don't understand why exactly they look like that though. Candle right there. There's drawers over here. Let's see what we look like. Can't really see ourselves though.
12 dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as gold.
Who goes there?
A prayer summoned by warring song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his heart.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Okay.
I still have so much left that needs doing.
Got some shillings. Oh, okay. Took some type of medication with that syringe. Looks like he took his own life. But now I have a gun, so that'll work perfectly fine. Do I have any ammo for it? Or do I have one bullet?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No. There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Damn! And there's only one bullet.
No, it never got easy.
Okay, we got a revolver. What's this? 15th October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night and the fever made her delirious. The banks to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me that they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pornbrook Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far and I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th October. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st October. The men with the mechanical shovel have stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouting last night, as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun and hid in the cellar since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door asking for my help, begging me to let her in, but I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray to God it will end soon. 24th October. I was so hungry I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving. She followed me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I will be with you soon enough. Okay. So, it seems to me that after he found out that she turned and she died because of starvation, he shot himself because he couldn't handle the guilt. So I guess we'll just go to sleep then. If we even do sleep.
This makes no sense. None of it.
I agree.
No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
Just go sleepy now. There's some chloroform over there. I can see it in the corner. Alright, that's whiskey. What's the difference?
So be it.
Will that even kill you, though?
Rational thinking only.
Okay. here to eternity. Trophy earned. I love the music to it. And so starts the game of the dreaded vampire. Well, you have a gaping hole through your chest. You bled a lot, but you're still alive.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who turns blood in sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Okay, evolution. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. Okay. Begin by selecting the ability skill Autophagy? Okay. Select the first level of Endophagy and spend enough XP to unlock it. The vampire uses the power of blood to heal normal and aggressive aggravated damage. Increases flesh, nerve, and bone regeneration. With time, the vampiric ability can be extremely powerful and is sure to surprise even unaware vampire hunters. Alright, there you go. You have leveled up and feel stronger. Go back. Select two locked and aggressive. Okay. Claws or blood spear or shadow mist. Does damage, gains blood. Oh no, this costs blood. Okay. So I can either... Alright, so let me look at the claws. Claws. As natural predators, vampires have received some gifts from Mother Nature, like claws instead of fingernails. These natural weapons can easily cut through tissue and are very useful for piercing a prey's arteries. Or, the vampire wields their blood and throws it like a spear. The power can take time to charge, but it is deadly effective at medium to long range. It's a powerful supernatural tool for vampires who don't like close combat. If you cannot avoid the bloodsucker's attack, just try to keep your mouth closed. So 1,000. I can probably only get one of these, I think. Yeah, I can only get one of them. I'm gonna get claws, because I think it's better. Nah, I don't know. What does shadow do? Okay. Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. The vampire concentrates shadows around their prey to make them explode after a countdown. This explosion will injure anything in range with needle-like living spears. Vampires often use this ability to wipe out groups of enemies from a distance. Okay, I think I can wait on this one. I think I'm gonna get the spear, because I can get machetes and knives and all that anywhere I go. But I don't think I can really get a spear. Wait. Yeah, we'll just get the spear. We'll get the spear. Boom. Unlocked. Confirm. Now select confirm to save your choices. Oh, I could. No, I couldn't use that. Alright, let's go. Sorry about that. Alright.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am.
Night is here again. I am in London now, somewhere near the East End Dock, I suppose. I don't know this part of town, and all I know this: someone is killing people here, murdering them, butchering them, drinking their blood, making them like him. Is this what's happened to me? My poor Mary, my poor sister. I must follow the blood trail, find answers. Maybe I should start by gathering information about what happened to this place while I was away. Then I will find who did this to me, who made me what I am now.
I must find him to understand what I have become.
Oh, goody, her body's gone.
Where is it? It's closed.
Yeah.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
I agree.
Here's the leech. Here!
Is there a way for me to jump?
Come on, you!
Oh, I can teleport.
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come on, you
I
coward!
cannot enter.
Okay, we go down then.
Fucking beast!
Now I gotta use stake. Offhanded weapons can be used by pressing triangle. They have attacks with special effects and consume stamina.
Go back home.
To strike and inflict stun
Die,
damage.
vermin!
Oh, I can bite enemies now. Yum 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 yum. Oh, yum 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 yum.
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Perfect.
Kill it!
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
I'm just gonna keep draining these guys of their blood because I need blood to survive. Last bit of blood.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Okay. Ow. Ow, okay. Ow.
Kill you!
Come on. There we go.
My
Yeah, there we go.
strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Nope, sure ain't. I got shillings. Oh, look at that! I can travel. Lead plate. Is there a way to walk faster? Okay, I guess not. Southworks Bridge. Let's walk slow. I don't see anything in here that I can eat. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads on the front. Your king and country need you. Join the Blink and help Blink. Okay.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Honestly, I don't know who you can blame on that part. Because frankly, it's not his... Can I eat these guys?
I have this thirst for blood.
Can you get through?
It's locked, all right.
We'll go around then. Boom.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Can we go through this
It's
one?
locked.
Nope, still locked. Okay. What is over here? Anything I can eat? Anything useful? Some shillings. Okay, that door is obviously locked too. I don't see anybody nearby. There's a rat though.
This is despicable.
But I will eat what I can when I can get it.
What will London have to say to me?
I don't know. Maybe greet you with guns
So
and
many
flamethrowers.
questions unanswered.
Limehouse Dock.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but he looks like he's been ripped apart. He doesn't look like he was bit.
The man has been drained of all blood.
Oh, I guess.
But I can still smell the scent of it.
Oh.
I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Okay, so it went down here because there's
Where
a
has
hand.
everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
You just found a new hideout, or you can spend your XP while resting and craft items at the workbench. Handle part, trigger. I don't know what I can refill. Okay. On a workbench, you can craft medical treatments, serums, and weapon upgrades. Is there a way to upgrade this? I need that, common handle part, and lead plates. What about you? I need tiny common handle part and lead stake. How about the gun? Yeah, I don't have any of these that I need. Okay. Treatment for fatigue. Used to cure a sick citizen during a dialogue. Used sick citizen. Used. Okay. So these are like levels. Fatigue is level 1. Treatment for anemia is level 2. And sepsis is level 3. And then I think they die after sepsis because sepsis is almost impossible to defeat. I think. I'm not a medical doctor, so I don't really know. Yeah, we'll keep following for now.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
Okay, unknown.
At last, a little life.
Okay, so let's go to the bartender.
To the turquoise turtle.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now.
Oh, God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Oh, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
What do you mean by a long night?
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Okay, so it's the flu. Any leads
Do
on
the police
suspects?
have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where
is
am
this
I?
place?
Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Smart, but also not smart, because vampires can easily come in here then.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
Okay, I need to meet this
I
man.
need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Okay, you got it. What about you?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What is going on around
What's
here?
going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Sewer dog?
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
Isn't
You
it
make
just a
it
fairy
sound
tale?
like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
That is true.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll
is
leave
true.
you to your bottle then.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
What about this lady?
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu.
Oh.
Yeah. Killed so many
Okay.
last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the
I thought it was the
authorities
plague.
doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to
Okay.
know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
Where is
You
everybody
don't
then?
seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Makes sense. I
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Sabrina, Fatigue, Tom Witz. That guy's having trouble with.
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
Damn it. I think drink no longer.
Okay, unknown.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
Ooh, another vampire.
An objective, but I require.
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself. I need a word. Would anyone?
So he must be a priest or something, because he's holding a cross.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Not awkward at all. Okay.
And
press.
who might you be?
Okay. I don't know.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul.
Okay.
I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What do you
What
know?
have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Okay.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Okay. What is
And
the
what
Brotherhood?
exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Fair enough.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Okay, then help me find the shadow, please. So he's very healthy. Hint unlocked. Hint unlocked. Hint unlocked. Blood quality 6,000%. Okay, so basically this guy... That's my health status? Screw it.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I honestly don't know. Because if I try to kill him and I fail, I die. If I demand for answers...
I don't know yet.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Okay, well then, thanks for nothing. I shall go this way. There's more blood over there on the dock.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I think drink
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job.
Okay.
Nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Perfect. You just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or something related to them. Okay. Okay. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the XP you will earn if you feed on this citizen. Unlocking hints increase the amount of XP. Okay. So this is Tom Watts. So basically, if I get all these hints, his bar will go up and he'll be good to feed on. But honestly, I don't want to feed on all the locals. Instantly. His blood quality is low. I could treat him for fatigue, though. Okay. Hello, Tom.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
As a vampire, you can force a civilian to reveal information thanks to a hint you received, the blue.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes,
Dear
Will came
God.
by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie
Why
to me?
lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Okay. Then
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Right. Is he dangerous?
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Perfect. Track the killer and inspect boats. Okay, so they're all down there.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue.
Okay. Britons working together. Skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades enroll today as a war munition volunteer. Support the men in the front with a plentiful supply of munitions. You will not suffer in wages. Get into the factory line and feed the firing line.
What's been done to me? To this city?
Alright, well, let's go find ourselves... There we go, right over there. There is the docks.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Examine the outfit.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Looks like it. Examine
This
his
corpse
wounds.
has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Okay, what about the
What's
note?
this? Some sort of note. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
But first... Oh, okay. We shall check the note that we picked up. Wherever it is, I don't see it though. Whoa, I went down in health status. I went into the stable category. Oh, district status, okay. So, does that mean health status of the docks are stable? Hello. Yeah, you missed. Try again. Drained him of his blood. Alright, now... Looks like another hunter.
Back to a warm fire. This is not a place for you, sir. You ever know McCullum? I said stay away, sir. No time I can remember. Over there!
Okay. Oh, I got more stuff.
Why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
I cannot enter.
Alright. Enemy card pressed. Okay. There are 4 types of resistance: physical, ranged, blood, and shadow. Orange indicates a medium resistance, red indicates a high resistance. Okay, so this guy is resistant to range attacks. Oh, but I can sneak past him. I can probably just go past them all. Silent. And... Oh! Okay. Ranged weapons. Equip and press to use ranged weapons and inflict both standard damage and stun damage. Ammo is limited. There's the blood trail. Another hideout. There's some shillings. Alright, we can refill ammunition, but I don't need that right now. Oh, that man's dead. Well, let's see what we can upgrade. Alright, let's upgrade it. We can upgrade this. Beautiful. There we go. I would sleep, but I think I have more exploring to do, so let's explore a little more before we sleep again. North Dock.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Unknown man.
You see, I need a drink. I'm so thirsty. William.
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
No.
Ooh, a scythe.
I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
You're my last and dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Okay. Shit, I just got hit. Ah! I can't dodge. Okay. Check on the victim. Okay, how is he doing?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Oh, thank you.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Scowl?
She must be the voice we heard earlier.
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Thank you, but... Oh, okay, bye. Not even a word of what your name is? Okay, bye.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Yeah, wasn't that difficult.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat, and we can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
Yeah,
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Alright, then let's go. At dawn we row! How long have I been playing? I don't even know. Here we go! Choo choo! I love how we're just watching as we're backing up slowly, like, alright, here we go!
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Scowl. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Privacy?
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Okay.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Why are we just sitting here? Can we go forward, please?
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother.
But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
Alright.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Well, can I go ahead and get changed now, because I'm still covered in blood. Also, notice saw the scowl that was hiding behind the building. I mean, honestly, he was freaking out like he was a clicker from The Last of Us. Just twitching and... Pembroke Hospital.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scowl said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Oh, no.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink.
Uh-oh.
If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
I shall go around. I like this outfit I have on now. It's very Dracula-esque.
Oh, you bastard. You can do better than that. Nah. It's my turn.
Rotten ore, Christine. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Dry it all.
Bastard gave me a good poke.
Are you okay?
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Okay. Blood quality. The blood quality indicates how much XP you will gain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you'll get. Mesmerize. To drink the blood of the prey, you first need to mesmerize them and lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerism level will be equal or higher than the citizen's resilience.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No, I'm gonna bring him back to the light. No, I don't want to eat him. I'm gonna bring him to the hospital because he needs help. Can I do that? Is that gonna allow me to do that, or am I gonna get caught and someone's gonna stop me? Hey guys, look what I got. No? Okay, fine. Okay, so I guess I have to go into the shadows. Do I have to drink this man's blood? Like, it's not gonna give me much, and I don't even know what the quality of what exactly happened there. For all we know, this man just got jumped by that guy. I could have just went for the guy that was drowning. See, he's still right there. I saw his back. I do not wish to eat this man. Okay, so I guess I can't. Okay, blood temptation. Press to embrace clay or O to release him. Embrace clay with provide a mass XP boost, but be aware there will be consequences. Learn more about civilians. Okay.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this.
Exactly.
I will not take another life.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit.
Yep.
I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Okay.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Okay.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
He knows me.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Okay.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Let's go ahead and get up there. An unknown man right here.
Good evening, sir.
So it's true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett's, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
Mm-hmm. He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Well, your life in London, personal questions. Let's do... What is the situation
here? What is the
here?
Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London.
Okay.
I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
People are more important.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Okay. Tell me about her staff.
Tell me about the staff in the hospital.
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Okay.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Okay, what about the management?
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong.
Dude, why are you
Swansea's
shaking like that? You look drunk.
I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Okay. Well, some personal questions. Nope.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Okay. We got several unknown. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see a fifth one. Okay, what about this guy?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
True.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Okay, so I have to investigate that.
Goodbye, Milton. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Sure.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe...
Oops, oops, oops.
And why do you believe...
I don't need to believe...
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Your enemies?
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
New investigation. Wrong target.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I think that...
The pain.
Hampton.
I wish I could...
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Okay,
Goodbye,
I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna go to the garden. Because I can't waste all the... Ooh, I got 1,000 XP now. I am gonna go to the garden. Wherever the hell the garden may be. I'm gonna go to the garden real quick. And... small bottle.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Yeah, there's a Scowl right there. I want to find out what does this do? Oh, ow, that kind of hurt. Do I gain health by biting? Perfect. Okay. Are there more of them over here? I could have sworn I saw another one. Yep, there's one right there. No, there's 3 of them. Goody. This will be interesting. Drink some blood. There we go. Where'd the last one go? A photograph of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Okay. Photograph in a wallet. Feel as if some of these gates should be locked. Oh, I got a bullet and shotgun shells. Can I lock this? I guess not. What is my location in all this? Okay. Good, and even bring back the wallet to its owner. Find your office, bring back the wallet to its owner. Lead plate. Oh, okay, I can just destroy stuff when I walk into it. Lead stick. That did not sound like a human or a scowl. Well, then I guess I don't know where the wallet is. Where did he say he left the wallet? Okay. Swansea. Milton Hook's healthy. Okay, bring back the wallet to its owner, but I don't know where the wallet is. He said he dropped it after being attacked, right? So it must be somewhere around here, no? Okay. I'm gonna assume it's actually this way. So it's around here. I don't see it anywhere though. Okay. Cover each coffin's teeth with a handkerchief. Okay, we all know this.
It's locked.
Door is locked. Okay, I'm back in the hospital. But I'm still looking for the wallet. I'm in pain, in need of medication. I love how we do a superhero landing every time we jump. Perhaps it is over here. This is the garden, isn't it?
I cannot enter.
Quarantine for influenza. I guess we'll just go find the office for now. Because I don't know where his wallet is. Yeah, because I wandered a little too far from it. Unless I'm supposed to go return it back to him. Oh, bring back the wallet to its owner. And for a minute there, I thought I didn't have the wallet, so I was just roaming around. There's Milton.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying
Why
to
am
save
I
lives.
so taller than you?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Well,
Goodbye,
thank you.
Milton.
Alright, now that we got that, investigation succeeded and I earned a little more. Do not cough in public. Alright, I'm gonna get back to my office. Seems. Oh yeah, second floor, not third floor. Second floor. Pippa Hawkins. Unknown, unknown. I'll take the hacksaw because I might need that. Dr. Reed, already acquainted.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Let's check out that blood. Analyze. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 150 points every 15 seconds.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Alright. Well, let's see. Hard biting, increase the damage inflicted. I can do one of these two. I honestly want to do claws too. Oh, drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Okay. I think this one's 1,000, is it not? Yeah, this will cost 1,000. So faster regeneration. Think for now I'm gonna do this one. Bite harder. And then I'll do, ooh, what's this? Alright, you create an invisible barrier. Alright, I can always get claws later. I'll do this one. There we go, that should be everything we can afford. Oh, science! 3 serums, bullets you can carry. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. 5 stamina per second. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadow and become invisible to most enemies moving in the state. Will drain your stamina, it will exit the shadows if you attack or dodge or whenever your stamina becomes empty. So for now, we'll do that. So the more people I consume, the stronger I can get. And the
if I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Well, that might just have to... Whoa, hi.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Okay.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
Oh, shit.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
Okay.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Investigation succeeded. Into the morgue. Let us go. I thought I saw something running in there. Okay, so it's through here, through the broken brick wall. I assume it's this small door? Yep, sure is. Open it up and let's go find out what awaits us in the dock of the morgue. The amount of XP you gain from citizens you choose to embrace is directly linked to their blood quality. So basically, if I get someone who's severely sick, probably with the plague, I get a lower blood quality, meaning I don't get as much XP as someone who is healthy. I have a hole in my sock, I just realized. What the fuck was that? Find some furrows, tartrate, and some quinine and some others. Glass vial. Sounds like nothing good will come from this place. More glass vials.
It's locked.
Okay. Oop. Oh. I thought I could grab that. I was wrong. rogue scowl. Nom 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 nom. Oh no, it just says 50. Ow, that really hurt.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Okay, there's the files I needed. Anything in here? Cigarette case.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
To the morgue. Seems to me there's gonna be something over here. I guess not. Ah! Hi! Oh god! Where did you come from? Are you the one that... No, I didn't kill you. Ah! Dodge, 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 dodge. Get him off, get him off, get him off, get him off! You bloody bastard! Ow! Fuck you! Go, go, go! You know what? I'm eager to try this. I'm eager to try this. Anybody else? Honestly, please speak up now or forever hold your peace, because... Got more bullets.
It's locked, all right.
Alright. That scared me. I didn't even know that guy was there. Oh.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Let's go upstairs one more time. Are you dead? Okay, so I can't go through these doors. Man, that was shocking. I almost died. Find some sodium hypochlorite. Ah! Okay, no one saw that. Hello? So I am extremely close to dying. I bet you anything he went down here. Oh! Goody. Sneak up on him.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Okay, go this way a bit. Damn it! Ow. Let's just heal ourselves real quick. Heal one more time. Okay, guess not. We have bullets. More scowls around here. Let us just... done and bite! Go this way. Please don't tell me that's another one. Yeet! Come on, try it. I dare you. And nom 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 nom. Perfect. That went better than I expected. Oh, there's another one down there. Okay. Quietly go this way. He doesn't know I'm here yet. Yeah, there's this one. Come on, come after me. Nom 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 nom. Tastes like chicken. Oh dear. Oh dear, I might get stuck. I might get stuck. Oh no! Ah! He hit me. Oh man, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck it. Dodge! There we go. Missed, 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 missed. There we go. And then there was one. I can probably kill this one by sneaking up behind him. I guess there's one right behind that door. Nope, didn't work. Yeah, keep following me, brother. Ah! Ow. That hurt. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Alright, that's all that I see, but let's collect some more ingredients because I have a feeling some of these chemicals are going to become very handy. Oh, that man's dead.
It's locked. It's locked up.
Okay. Local investigation. The new citizen investigation is available. Press this to, yeah. Okay, in citizen investigation, display here categorized by district. You can also start a new citizen quest by tracking it with the square. Access to map to locate the area explored. Find out of the cause of death. Okay. Office of the Pembroke Hospital Medical Examiner. Report of investigation. Descendil Samuel Connor. Race Caucasoid. Sex male. Age 39. Address unknown. Fisherman. Type of death natural. Fast progressing pneumonia by virus indicated pulmonary constellation, Spanish flu. Doctors, this. Dr. Cockrell Tiplet.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look.
Okay. Connor's
Traces
lips.
of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips.
Some
sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
That's what I'm thinking, like cyanide or something. Damage to
Multiple
leg and arms.
abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion.
Okay.
Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
Okay.
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Okay, so Tippett basically drugged this guy the wrong amount.
It's locked.
Ooh, what's this? A used Luston knife. Oh, blood absorption! You can now equip a new offhanded weapon to directly absorb blood. Perfect. So basically this guy was drugged the wrong dosage of blood, died, and the guy looked like he worked on him to make it seem like everything was going according to plan, and the patient just died. Find some sodium hypochlorite. Find some sodium hypochlorite. I can go that way, or I can go down here. Okay, so it's... Hello? I heard another person just wheeze. Oh! Goody! More room. Meaning more of these things are in here. Well, that didn't help! Let's fight him! Damn it! Come on, do it. Bite it, bite it, bite. Almost! Okay, thank God.
These scars can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
You've been drinking blood, that's all you've been doing, dude.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Okay, that's locked. Let us see. Okay. Treatment of fatigue. So I have enough to craft that. I don't have enough for that. Oh, I'm missing a sodium hypochlorite solution. Can we upgrade? Oh, we can upgrade this thing. Okay, so can we... Bottle of alcohol. Oh, I can recycle things. Oops. Oh, that is so handy. I did not realize I could do that. Sodium hypochloric acid. Is there a way to analyze this? Okay, what does this make? Blood points. I need 2 more sodium hypochlorite. Bring the medicine to Dorothy in the patient's room. Okay. Is there anything I need to look for in here, though? Like what the hell this thing does? Well, I guess we're done here in the morgue. I don't know why this guy's still here. Let's get out of here. I don't like the screaming. Really? Oh, whoa. I killed him really quickly. Ow! Ow! Get me out of here! And finish you off. What did you have on you? A watch. Okay, screaming's done. Alright, let's get out of this damn morgue. I don't even know how long I've been playing. Alright. Well, let me go look. I honestly enjoy this game. This is really fun. Alright. Uh-oh! Pause real quick. I've only been playing for about 2 hours. Alright. I don't see any more life. I don't see any more bloody heartbeats. Thelma Hawcroft, Doctor. Where did she go? I need to find Dorothy. Where the hell is Dorothy? Who is that man? Maybe I should explore some more of these people too as I'm going around. Gwen.
Damn. The pain.
Milton. person over here.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know.
Clay Cox. No, where the hell did she go? Ah! Wrong thing.
I know I can count on you. I wish I could say the same for the others.
You look exhausted.
I don't like the way. Who are you? That's Pipa. I guarantee you she's still by the room over here. Investigate citizens' actions, huh?
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay. Disease decreases the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room. Okay.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Okay.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help. Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Mm-hmm.
Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Okay, hidden.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Okay, so I do need to talk to him.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Personal questions.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
How do I treat him then?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are...
I'm okay.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
So he's fatigued. Medicine that can help with fatigue, though. So Clay Cox and Mortimer Goswick both have fatigue. Now, how the hell do I give them my fatigue medication? Because I have one treatment for fatigue. I have one. How do I give it
time with me?
Good evening, Doctor.
Okay.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes. Thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Okay. Oh! I didn't even see the top of the screen where it says R1 medical checkup.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I'm a dummy.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Okay.
How painful is your...
So painful,
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
There we go.
You always knew the words to calm the children. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Let's talk
Good
to
evening,
everyone real
sir.
quick.
I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself,
Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Okay, what about the
Are you
hospital?
satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wood and nails, not flesh and bones.
Okay. Okay, and
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
My sweet girl.
Temptation. Remember, Citizen's Blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens to mesmerize, but choose wisely.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Dabblers?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Jealousy will do no good.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Okay.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I don't really know.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Oh, I see.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later. Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
There's gotta be a way over there.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
Lokesho Dana.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Not afraid
Are you
of it.
afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Okay.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
A funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chadana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Okay, what about this?
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Whatever your motives, you're making money by stealing from the dead. Dr. Swansea should be informed.
No offense, sir, but Dr. Swansea is one of my customers. As I told you, I like to help people, and everybody needs help from time to time.
Interesting.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lonely.
City needs you, yada yada yada. I love how I got onto him and I'm still looting dead bodies. I have a feeling that's outside the hospital grounds.
Good
okay,
evening,
let's meet this woman.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them? Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Ah.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Very well.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippets in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Goodbye.
Very well.
Call me if you need assistance.
Let's start this weapons.
Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
Nothing to prove.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen
to. I'm not gonna cover for him.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
I don't know this man.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War
His stomach is
am I right? You guessed
going
right,
through
Doctor.
his shirt.
German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn.
So a lot of these are really more interesting than I thought they were gonna be. Let's talk with the priest
Dr.
again.
Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Oh.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The wet boot boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show. With
What?
the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Clay Cox, I have him outside.
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
I have Clay Cox outside.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Okay.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process. You know? We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Oh.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
So I found out some pretty good things about that.
It's locked, all right.
Papa Hawkins.
Why the god?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Alright.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
It'll be over. I don't remember how long the Spanish flu lasted.
How long?
It's still here. I know that.
Long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Okay, then.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Fair enough.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Let's talk to Thelma, see what she has to say.
Good evening, Miss Howard.
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Okay.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Okay. That's been Dorothy Crane. Who are you?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed.
Oh,
Dr. Swansea
Strickland.
informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland. Dr. Thoreau
Excuse me.
Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Okay, interesting. Mesmerized, but checkup from London.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Okay. Oh, that could have been bad. I almost mesmerized him.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears.
Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
No, I gotta go talk to him.
Dr. Strickland.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me.
Oh, damn.
And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Oh, shit.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
An unknown woman over there. Is she in this room right here? Okay, so I can't go in that room. Talk to Edgar Swansea. First, I wish to talk to this guy.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. But I should cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
Revenge?
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother.
No.
Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I could say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Including your wife?
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
I'm tempted to kill him. He's a bit of a dick. Alright, let's see if I can't adjust. Reach the pharmacy. Choose what to do with Dr. Tippett's. Well, let us see. What should I do? If I cover for him, I could... Who are you? Oh, Pippa.
It's locked, all right.
Hello, sis. How are things in the big city? Here in Brum, things are not so good. It seems the flu is here again, and we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. Do you remember Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from her floor? She passed away 2 days ago, and her flat is already occupied again. Geez, you would have to pay me a huge amount of money to go sleep in the bed in which a woman died in the flu just a few hours ago. Sorry, I did not take time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of little Paul, Mom, Dad, and my job in the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his auntie Peepee. Peepa? I don't know how to say that. Peep. I'm just gonna call her P. You should see the little booger already driving me mad, and Mom says you bring back some of the marvelous cakes the next time you come back home. In your last letter you told me you thought about quitting your job at the Pembroke Hospital. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but wages are shit, and it's as boring as a day without a shack. Oh, I have a new fiance, and no, I'm no slut, you moral bitch, you. So if you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, maybe you better stay in London and join the band you told me about. The Guard or Priven, something like that. Never heard of them, but if they are, like you said, some sort of civil militia trying to make a difference, then maybe it's a good choice for you. Just be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France, by leading too many patrols. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can and give me all the good news before that. I am your affectionate sister, Lucy, Paul, Mom, and Dad. Well, We've gone through quite a bit lately. I haven't really gone through the crumple letter, but we can probably go through that next time. I've probably been playing for, what, 2-3 hours? That's more than enough time on this. Well, let's get back to the room real quick. That's the wrong way. I keep going upstairs. It's on the second floor, not the third floor. Something opened. Alright, we are here. I don't have time to look at that. Okay.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Well, I guess I'll water that in a little bit. Oh, thank you, ladies and gents, for joining me on this momentous journey filled with legitimate bloodlust, vampires, and it seems a severe flu that is going around. Well, I'm going to end this right here. I'll jump on this again because I forgot how much this game is actually really fascinating and really fun. And it's really more about choice making than it is actual combat, and I kind of enjoy that. But I'll leave this one here, and thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.